What's unique about that island is prior to 1932, it wasn't there. It was part of the sandstone cliff high off to the front right of the boat. In 1932, the contractor was hired to build Highway 8 through that sandstone cliff. Now he figured the easiest way to do that, come down here and pack it full of dynamite, blow it up, roll it over, and use it as fill, building the road much as you see it today. Well, he knew he was putting a lot of dynamite into the sandstone cliff, and it was going to be a disruption to all the local townsfolk. So he figured the best way to combat this was to throw a party. So he invited everyone from the town of Taylor's Falls and St. Croix Falls and even Schaefer, that's just up on top of the hill, down here to the Minnesota Interstate Park. He gave away free lunch and had a band playing, and to much fanfare, he went up to the top of the hill and set off that charge of dynamite. Not only did he manage to blow out over 250 windows out of the homes of the people that he had invited down to his party out that day, but he dammed this riverway up completely. He sent large chunks of sandstone clear across the Wisconsin shoreline, completely damming up the riverway. Well, as you can imagine, the next morning the Army Corps of Engineers arrived here on the scene. They were very quick to point out to that contractor that they have little to no sense of humor about damming up a riverway. They made him dredge this river out at his own expense, which cost him nearly $50,000 during the height of the Great Depression. To help reduce the cost, he left and actually added to the one small island he had formed and appropriately named it Blast Island. Now, after almost single-handedly going and bankrupting the company that he worked for, he figured he better figure out what happened. So he went back to his home office in Ohio and he started going through his paperwork. Now he claims that his secretary had simply misplaced a decimal point. Instead of ordering 2 tons of dynamite, like he says, his notes had specified, she had accidentally ordered 20 tons of dynamite. Obviously, the error was found out too late and the large island was formed. Now, there's a legend that goes along with this story, a legend that I want you to know I personally don't believe, but Abby, the bartender downstairs, well, she won't camp on this island because of the legend. The legend states that that secretary is now buried somewhere there at the base of the island. Now, if you look off to the front right of the boat here, you're going to see 2 green buoys. Just to the south side of those 2 green buoys is where the main channel crosses the river. Today, the water going across that main channel, well, it's about 12 to 15 inches deep. This boat with a full load, as I said, draws 17 inches of water. Even if we take all the chairs off and everything that's not nailed down and throw it overboard, we still couldn't make it over because we're still going to draw about 14 and a half inches of water. So we'll be turning the boat around here right at the edge of the gravel bar and heading back upstream. We certainly hope that you enjoy your trip with us. If you do have any further questions, those we're heading back upstream, please feel free to stop up and ask one of us. For a crew aboard the boat, downstairs at the snack bar, as I said, is Abby. Also, I'm not too sure, but Aaron is running around somewhere. Behind the wheel is Jack. My name is Ryan. We certainly hope you enjoy your trip with us. I'll give you a break from my voice, though, for about 10 minutes, so enjoy the rest of the ride.